And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Washington Mystics. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And who doesn't love a good rivalry, guys? Especially between two teams in the same conference.
I know I do, because it always makes these kinds of games much more interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight. I can't wait for this one. Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And a foul on Gray. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Melbourne. Pass to Sykes. Outside Edwards. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Unloads from 9.
Great contest from Coffee, using her size and reach to make an impact.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket, has a very efficient score. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Edwards. Clark. Here's Dolson. Drops in the tray.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Reiner's shot is good.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Edwards. Clark. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A three from Alicia Gray. That shot is no good, and she's 1 for 3 from the floor. Inside. Here's Dolson. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Jones outside. It's Mia Coffey on the wing. Pass to Jones. Back to Coffey. Launches a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Here's Melbourne. Now here's Edwards. Dolson. She's guarded by Griner. Outside for Sykes. 5 to shoot. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. This one for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, they're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Edwards. For the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now Washington went 19 and 21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics go 19 and 20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the right side. Pass to Sutton. Samuelson outside. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Sutton. They get it again. Edwards gets another look. Does not score again, and that's her 4th miss against one mate. Here's Jones. Good, and Haley Jones getting the assist.
3 points.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Here's Engsler. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
Playing some assertive offense. Even when she can't get inside, Engsler still finds a shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
To the inside. Sutton. Off on the layup. Jones outside. Fires for 3. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Dream, up by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And the Dream have been rolling along, haven't they?
The ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
No good. Now here's Griner. He's covered by Hahn. Sights. She's guarded closely.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Here's Griner. Drills it from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Here's Jones. Lets the 3 fly, and the Dream another 3.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight. The big setter, Chu, with a quick trigger.
Now here's Jones. She's guarded by Sykes. Walker Kimbrough misses. And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. He's an old-school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, aims her hat on disrupting opponents.
And it's Hillman missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Sykes. Samuelson's shot is off. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wasted no time on that one.
Honestly, when she hits from this area of the court, you might as well quit. It makes Griner almost impossible to stop. You just can't leave her out there.
And the Mystics call time here. Here's Van Loo. Clark outside. Pass to Dolson. And here is Samuelson. Clark. Back to Samuelson. Clock at 6. Here's Dolson. Let's go with a 3. Van Loo, shot is good.
Defense is pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Reiner, good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
Now here's Austin. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A slight rebound advantage to them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on to Canada. That is the first foul of the game. The Mystics making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Now, fellas, how much importance do you put on these early season standings?
Well, you know, Blake, if we're talking pro basketball, starting out strong, definitely more important in the WNBA than it is in the NBA, simply because the season is shorter, you have less time to figure things out.
I agree, which is why you have to credit these top teams. But you never know. There's still plenty of time for teams to rise or fall.
Now here is Sykes. Outside Edwards. Clark. The Mystics again can't hit. From the wing. And again the Dream score.
A big lead becomes
Jordan,
bigger.
Canada.
They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sykes. Shot to stop the run. A rebound by Hillman.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Now here's Dolson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Nailed from three-point land.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Another shot. And there's the play by Edwards down low.
If he got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's Coffey. No good on the triple. Now here is Sykes. 4 seconds left. Here's Edwards. No good with the layup. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Dream out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittany Griner.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient the player has been.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Canada. Sykes outside.
Way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
3 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
The three-pointer is on target.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy. But she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Griner, basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Triples keep on falling, guys.
It's so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Melbourne, guarded by Canada. Tipped away, stolen by Jones.
Battling for the second chance points.
Jones right side for 3. Rebounded by